Hello. Welcome back to Lenny Plans. It has been a very long time since I have put out some content. 2023 has absolutely kicked my butt. And I've been doing a little bit of a different planner style. Quite frankly, I've just been chasing my tail all year. So my take a note planner, which I've been using, has become a lot more of a memory keeper than an actual pre-planner. So, I'm sure at some stage I will pop out a flip through of what I have done. I'm actually really happy with it. I love the take a note. And considering that this year I really had hoped to use the Sterling Ink Common Planner in a B6 size because I love my B6 sizes, but I wasn't able to get one last year. The take a note has been a really great option in between. 2024, however, is looking a little different, and I just got this delivered today. I'm so excited. This is the Sterling Ink Common Planner in B6, and I've got the 2-book set. Even when I was in Hobonichi, I really struggled with just how chunky the full year became, because when I'm really in my planners, I chunk them. So for me, I just really love the 2-book kind of system when I can get it. Take a Note doesn't have that, and I have loved it, and I have kept it pretty much strictly like washi stickers, most of them from Sterling Ink actually. So I've been doing a lot of orders from Sterling Ink for 2023. But yeah, this came today, and I actually have been looking around and watching all of the people in the US get their common planners delivered, and I didn't see a lot of the mist color, the gray color, that was out online. So I just thought I would pop mine out there for those who maybe have ordered it and are, curious to see what it looks like, or maybe for those who are thinking about it for other times, or just to, curiosity, as we do. So I have had a quick look in here already just to make sure that my address isn't showing, and I've covered that up, my details. But yeah, I have talked way too much already, I'm sure. So I will dive in. So lots of bubble wrap, which I really appreciate because it does mean that my planners are completely protected. And if you've watched any of the other videos that are out there, you will probably have seen the packaging, which I really like. There's definitely been a lot of sort of mixed reports on what is around, or what they've had in the past, because this is my first common planner. I don't have anything to compare it to, but I really like it. They're cute little boxes, and I'm big fan if there's not too much packaging either. Sometimes it can be just a little bit too much for me to try and fit into my recycling bin. So I got, as I said, the B6 in the 2 planner system, and I also got the passport size, which I was really curious about. So this year, for just my run around, keep in my wallet type deal, I have used a Hobonichi Weeks. I've used that loads of times. But I was kind of curious about the passport size, because it does have the weekly layout, which I really like. I love, love, love a vertical weekly layout with the hours. So you can see, hopefully, I don't know, this is a slightly different setup because I am not in the usual place where I used to film. Yeah, it's super cute. I love it. I love the embossing. So this is the passport. So this is the mist, and it's this gorgeous like bluish gray color, and it's really nice and floppy, which I really like too. And I got the gold gilding. So pretty. I'm not usually a yellow gold kind of person, but if there was an option for gilding or white, I was gonna go with shiny because I love shiny. So yeah, so with this is the compact full year with the passport size, and if you go and you watch her video, she'll explain in a lot more detail the reasons for that, but just as a quick flick through, yeah, I'm in frame. It's so little. It's super cute. Oh my goodness. So vision board or whatever you want. Goals page, which is the same as all of the other structures. You've got your quarterlies. I really like this, having the quarterlies, like the horizontal and the vertical together. Yeah, very cool. I, in my take a note, have been using this page as like a kilometers tracker. I've had some goals around my fitness this year, and so I've used it there. I'm not sure in other planners I've used it as like just birthdays or tracking holidays. I'm not sure how I'm going to use that. This tiny one, oh, look at the months. So we get December, so it starts 27th of November technically, which is still just over a month away. But that will just be in the monthlies, I imagine. Are we all really excited that the first day of January starts on a Monday? Oh my goodness, how amazing. I also realized, actually, I'll show you in the basics. There's another little like a planner nerd moment. I'm going to come back to where I am right now before I get too carried away. I love that it's got the weeks of the year listed too. I am a big fan of tracking that way, and in the past have actually used that as a way of kind of naming even the videos that I put out, my planner videos. Excuse the noise that's about to come past. I do live on a train line and there is a freight train. Thank you so much, sir. So it goes through to January 2025 as well. And then you've got your weeklies. And so in the passport size, it goes from 6 a.m. to midnight, but you've got essentially 1 hour per line. So you don't have the half-hourly breakdown. I was going to use this for work. I'm not sure. I do have appointments that start on the half hour, so that could pose a challenge or just some creativity, but that's fine. I don't even have to use them, not really. I mean, in the weeks I don't have that. So yeah, so you got your weeklies all the way through, and get the first 5 days of January next year, 2025, the following year. And then you get your, so the daily pages in the Common Planner. One of the things I'm so excited to see is just how this looks for me, because I love dailies, but I don't always use them daily. So I really like that this is essentially just a numbered notebook, and I can use it as a daily if I want to, or I can just use it as a notebook. The numbering of the pages, which is also awesome, starts on the second page. So if you wanted to use that, you could, or I imagine that's for index or whatever. And in the compact version, there are 121 numbered pages. And then this looks like there's just an end there. So that's the passport. Super, super cute. I actually would love to just have a quick look at a size comparison with the weeks, because I am curious. Excuse me, just pulling out my, digging through my stuff over here. So I'm currently using a Filofax cover, and it houses my, let me just make sure there's nothing personal in here. Looks all right so far. So I'm using this to house my weeks. So this is the Filofax that you can, it comes with removable rings, and then I just pop that in. I can't show this. This is my work planner / everyday carry. Oh, that's cute. That's size-wise. It's almost the same width. Almost exactly the same width. I don't know if you can see that. Spine to, yeah. So this is the hardcover weeks, and it is like exactly the same width, but then I've got this extra chunk. So when I put it in my wallet next year, I will have a little bit of extra space, probably for my keys, or my AirPods or something. So yeah, super cute. I didn't open the little extra. If you've watched other unboxings, you will have seen these. I know I have, because like I said, I've been scouring. And we do get this little thank you card with most of the Sterling ink orders. Cute little journal card if you want to use it that way. I always really like the texture of these. everybody else, like, they're so smooth. Anyway. And then I got these stickers. Oh, let me find the... So these are all just washi. I really like the washi because it doesn't bulk things up. I'm loving the October collection. The vintage cameras and the typewriters. So cute. All right. Let me have a look at my B6. So as I have said several times, I got the 2-book system. So they come in part 1 and part 2. I'm not sure if you can see that with the, let's get them out of there. Plastic. So that is part 1. And I got the mist and the gilding again. Some little marks, but you know, that's going to happen when you use them at all. And then book 2. It's hard to decide on the colors. There were so many beautiful options, but I am a cool toned person. And so, oh, look at that. So cute. So yeah, I'm a big fan of any of the kinds of grays, blue grays, that kind of thing. So, yeah, you can see hopefully it's got part 1 here and then part 2 here. And then it should also, I believe, have it on, yeah, on the spine as well. Part 1, part 2. So they're sitting next to each other on the shelf when you're done and you're ready to, yeah, put them aside. You can see exactly what they are. So I had such a little like planner nerd out moment when I realized that not only does January start on Monday, but, and if you looked, you already know where I'm going with this, but so does July. Oh no, I don't know where that came from. It's alright, clean it up. So does July. Look at that. Both notebooks start on a Monday. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Anyway, total nerd out moment. But yeah, so this, I guess, quick stats breakdown, although I'm guessing if you are watching this, you probably already know the details anyway. So I do have them here. My computer wants to wake up and tell me just to make sure. I'm literally just pulling this detail from the Sterling Ink video describing all of the 2024 common planners. So like I would 100% recommend that you go and have a look at her in-depth breakdown of all of the planner options that she has. She's got the chapters linked below, so if you're curious about this particular size specifically, then you know, you can flick straight to that, or you can just have a look at all of the pretty, because there is so much. So basic size is 128 millimeters by 210 millimeters in general, and then the grid spacing is the same across all of the planners. It's all pink. Oh no, it does chop and change. So I think it can be either 3. Oh, I'm gonna get a ruler. Oh, where's my ruler? I don't think I've got, what do I have here? Probably got this one here. So these ones are, what's that one? 3.9. I'm going to say that these are the 3.9 millimeter grid spacing, and it is the same all the way through the notebook. Curious about the, if you're precious about your spine, I don't know. I'm not. I like them chunky. So so passport is 1, 2, 4. Oh looks like 4mm to me. I don't know. They look, I believe they are different across the different sizes. That's what she says. But yeah, that is what I got. So if you got questions about it, let me know. Although, to be honest, I think probably anything that you're going to ask can be answered by watching Sterling Ink specifically. I'll pop a link to that below as well. But hopefully you enjoyed having a look at the mist, because that, like I said, that's the one that I've been particularly interested in seeing, and I just haven't seen anyone else's yet. They might have dropped now. I've been at work. But yeah, so hopefully that is helpful. And if you are thinking about jumping into the common planner at any point, I'm not sure if she's going to be dropping more towards the new year. But I would say keep an eye on them. Like I didn't get one last year, and I was really disappointed. So I really was just kind of scouring to keep an eye out for this year's one, and I'm really glad that I did. I know that I've been in the Wonderland in the past, and I love the Wonderland. I haven't used it as much this year. Like I said, I've been more in the Take a Note and the Weeks, and just maintaining more than that in terms of planners has just been tricky. If you've watched any of my older videos, you'll know that I started homeschooling this year, plus I'm working more in like managing my own business as well, so it's just been a really hectic year. But yeah, hopefully that is interesting for those who are keen on seeing planners, and if you have questions, drop a comment or check out the link for Sterling Ink specifically. All right, I hope you guys are going okay. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to see more of, and I will get a flip through of my Take a Note at some stage out to you guys. Yeah. See you next time.